So I grew up in my neighborhood. We didn't have a lot of diversity in my neighborhood. Diversity is always people talking about it. And we didn't have it. You know, my neighborhood was poor black, poor white. That was our neighborhood, you know. So I didn't feel any white privilege. I know some people had it, man, you know. I knew some motherfuckers with sweaters. But I was 2 tank tops in the winter, okay? And I just didn't feel it, you know? I wish I'd have had some white privilege, dude. Sign me up. But I didn't have it, man. It was just poor black kids, poor white kids, man. And my poor black friends would always be like, man, look what you did to us. And I'm like, dude, do you think I would do all that shit to y'all and then move right next door, bro? Now, we gonna split this plum or not, dog? We're in this together, man. It was hectic sometimes. Fighting with black kids is tough. I don't know if you ever fought a bunch of black dudes, but they win. They win, dude. Dude, I got jumped one time after a football game by 5 black dudes. I don't know if you ever fought 5 black dudes at night. Just imagine you're fighting 5 black dudes, right? Now close your eyes. Now how many black dudes are you fighting? As many as your imagination can hold. And white kids are horrible too, man. It was just in poverty. It's just that's what's going on, man. And if you're a black guy and you feel like that's racially insensitive, then imagine you fighting 5 white dudes in a cloud. Like, damn, this cloud is aggressive and accurate.
Cool.
You've talked about this before?
Not in years. She wanted to have the baby. We ended up making love, and she wanted to have the baby.
She got pregnant.
She did, but she said she felt pregnant. Okay. And when somebody's Native American, they feel pregnant.
If they felt it, then they're probably pregnant.
Yeah. She did a rain dance and fucking.
Oh my God!
No, he's right here.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
She was like
full score and.
Yeah. She's like, I feel pregnant.
She went home and
what?
She went home and her grandfather was like, something is different. Yeah.
She's like, what, Papa?
They told her.
You have life within you.
Around a campfire.
Yeah. You met the Rat King, didn't you? The Rat King has put a seed inside.
Yeah. I smell cheese.
So what we
I saw
know.
an owl.
What we know though is that you met a nice,
beautiful
girl,
young lady,
and you didn't use a condom.
Never.
Or did you?
Never. I don't know if I did or not.
So I know you did.
I'll
I know
answer
you
that.
did.
No,
so I know you
did it.
Yeah. If you don't know you did or not, then
You know you did.
I would bet that I may not. No, go back to that vest story, man. So here's what happened. So I would do some cocaine at Thousand, put on these different vests.
How many did you buy again?
I don't know. I spent too much on them, but I would probably say the priciest one I had was probably about $210. Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I would get fucked up and put these vests on, put on sunglasses, and no like Buffalo Bill shit, but at least partying by myself, you know. And one time I was making a smoothie, you know, because I got like a new, I don't know what kind of blender it is, but it was pretty nice. And I was making like a nice smoothie, and I'm fucking coked up, I'm partying, you know, I'm living high on the hog. With these 2 vests on, maybe, right? And I thought I heard something outside, right? Which is kind of weird to even think of when you have a blender going, right? So I leave out of my apartment to go in the hallway, lock myself out with the blender going. 2:30 in the morning, coked up out of my brain, right? Now I have to go to my landlord, dude, who lives right down the hall, and tell him like, hey man,
2:30 in the morning. I got locked out. The blender's on, son. Oh my God, he must have hated you.
Oh, the blender shorts out and smoke happens. The fire alarm starts going off in the building right as I'm at his door knocking, right?
Oh my God.
So now he's pissed and he's like, what's going on? And I didn't know what to say. I told him that I was throwing a late Christmas party, dude. It was fucking end of January.
How old were you at the time?
Huh? Oh, this is 2.5 years ago. So I was 35. I was 35. Bro. So he comes back to my apartment, right? He's fucking pissed. He unlocks the door. There's nobody in there.
Oh my God.
Why was it always history teachers that were the closest to pedophiles? Our history teacher, he would knock girls' pencils off the desk. He would check out the rack and he'd drop it. Now that's not to give anybody ideas, but he would like if you were like, what's the answer? He'd knock off the pencil, so you like reach down and you just stare at the grand teeth on.
Stare at the nugs, huh?
Stare at.
Young nugget.
And he did that for a couple of years, real thick glasses.
If
So just
somebody had
4K vision.
17-year-old tits, would you look at them?
You can't. What are you doing?
Just don't ask what I'm doing.
Don't ask what I'm doing. I'm not looking.
Because it seems you're looking.
I get so many things thrown at me. Something to do with lube. Create my own lube. Could be, could be a good idea, but I'm just there like, why? Why? Like
For the autos, or no, for autos or for sex?
I don't know what you mean.
Or for like, is it a lube for mechanics, for
No.
like an engineering type of, like a...
No, for sex.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Now, if you could do a dual lube there, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're...
It works for both.
Yeah, hey, this tire's not turning, neither's this woman. So you could I think if you could leverage that, now that's
Yeah,
a really...
you know what? You might be onto something.
That's an
But
old-
why me?
I don't know, dude. But you're a you can do a lot.
Yeah, I guess I do many things.
You do many things? That's it.
Boxing to music to. It's more lovable sex these days.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Like tickling each other till somebody
whereas
comes.
before, whereas before it was like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to show that I'm the dog, that I'm the alpha.
Yeah, I've always come from the approach of I'm not good at sex, so then when you do well, people are like, wow, look what he did,
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I've had
I didn't know you could do that.
I've had some real Billy Elliot moments in the bedroom, we had a group. They tried to get me to do wheelchairs. A buddy of mine made like a new style of wheelchair. You know they have wheelchairs here in England. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like if somebody's
Yeah. We have bullshit.
like that. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they have it differently, but
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
well, people here are more like even Tiny Tim. He's like a famous British kid from the Christmas movie. You know what I'm talking about, or whatever.
Tiny Tim.
And he's on crutches, right? Like he
Okay.
wasn't in a wheelchair. Maybe that's what my brain is
Oh,
thinking.
fair. All right.
So, yeah, you guys seem like you have a little bit more like, at least I'm going to do the crutches. Whereas in America, we're kind of lazy. We're like,
Okay. Fair. Okay, I hear you.
But yeah, my buddy, I was trying to help him out. He had like this prosthetics business and wheelchair business. And so, I did a couple of photo shoots in like some wheelchairs and shit. But then people were like, well, you're like faking being, you're not disabled.
Yeah.
Something right now, dude. And this is a real question, dude. If like people in this country had a disease, right? And they're all
What's
gonna
my
die.
favorite disease?
No, the only way to cure it is if you suck my dick. Would you suck my dick? I'm talking about billions of people, bro.
Well, billions of people what?
What do you mean what?
Well, you said like, basically you said, would you suck my dick? Billions of people?
I was saying either go to jail for 1 year or go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and you can leave when it's done. Oh, man. Fuck, bro, science, I would rather... I'd go to jail for a year. I think it'd be great. These days, relaxing, get some reading done, get in shape, Yeah, get some diverse friends.
Okay. How long is it to do?
A Rubik's Cube? I bet I could probably do it in a week.
But you want the year now. So you could get out in a week, but you'll take years.
Oh, dude, I'd love to have some time to just relax, honestly. And I'm a pretty simple man, as long as, if I'm in there, I heard the lights on at night, though. That would be a part I really enjoy.
Good. Dude, I used to leave City Grill in Tucson, Arizona. Dude, I'd get in the car, bro. I'd put in Abbey Road. I had a cassette tape, dude.
Yeah.
Cassette tape, bro, and I put that in. And somebody stole my passenger seat out of my car, dude. And I didn't give a
Jack the
fuck,
whole
bro.
seat.
Yeah.
You had
And
a race car at that point then.
Yeah, it was just like if you got in the front, you had to sit in the back. It was like that. And
Deal is,
all of the features I have aren't necessarily attractive. I get it. My nose, my eyes, my mouth.
Your forehead.
You could argue for my mouth. My forehead, my hair, you could argue for my forehead or my mouth. But all the other features, they're not good if you put them on other people's. But the way they come together on mine, and the way I fucking let the line shine through out of it, I may not be hot, but boy, is there something about me, dude. And you know it.
You like
and
Voltron.
that
It's the X Factor.
is gold.
It's the X
That's
Factor.
the X Factor, and that's way better than being a fucking chair.
You don't know
That's way better
algebra.
than being a
That's the
good-looking
X
dude.
Factor.
You think, yeah, exactly. Some people are good-looking and have the X Factor. Me, I figured it out.
That's why models and TikTok people start to do stand-up.
Here's what does it for Chris that helps him out.
Here
And
we
I'll
go.
say it, and you don't have it, and you might have it. He has a length of neck
Yeah.
that I do not have. If I had an extra half-inch of neck,
Hepatitis risk.
oh yeah, definitely. Wow, are you asleep or what?
I had to get my booster shot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he seemed like that guy who definitely got that fever in him. You know, he's got the potential for fever.
Liver fever.
Oh, if you look, I couldn't even imagine seeing one of his blood cells under a microscope. You wouldn't even know. It's probably just sitting there fucking vaping, you know? So you guys, the full 1 month, and you guys got into sex. Now, how did that kind of start? Where was the first date? I just want to learn about love. It's Valentine's. I want to learn about y'all's love.
We can talk about love.
Dude, I feel like I'm on Yellow Mirror. Have you seen that show? Got him!
The good thing about when you hear that jerking off, you can kind of figure out, even if you're like, you know, even if you can't even read or anything, you can kind of figure out what you have to do to kind of achieve it. It's like, you know, you can only test everything so much before you.
Yeah. So I tested that shit out, man. I was love. I think everyone's first nut might be the best nut.
Oh, it's just well, I just feel like I remember the ejaculate or the ejac or whatever they call it, you know. Yeah, it's so at that point it's so clear.
Yep.
I remember being like it had just. I mean, like it had just come out of like
It was just pure, man.
It was like plasma.
It's like a pure child's nut. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah, man, that was
let's don't say it again. I know what you're saying because I was a child and you were a child, so we can say it. But I think I don't want to. It's weird. I don't want to think about it. But
think about it. But yeah, we're talking about ourselves.
Also, a school for hockey kids who don't want to go to real school. And it's awesome. They literally just don't go to real school. They do online classes and they play hockey all day. So we'll go in there after we work out and we'll like jump into the sauna or showers and then we're just showering. There's a bunch of middle schoolers running around making fun of each other's meats and stuff like that. Why is he not getting naked? You know, so we're just in there listening to it.
God, yeah, dog. Look, I've been through some shit, man. We've all been through some shit, dude. That's crazy, bro. I never, I don't know. Some kid I remember tried to show me his dick, bro, and I told him no. Yeah, they're so mean, dude.
God, he's getting roasted right now. You want to step in, but I'm not stepping in.
That's dangerous over there. And when you don't know the lingo, stepping down into a young rate bracket is way scary, dude.
Terrible.
And kids nowadays, it's like they're so on their iPad, they don't even notice if you get molested, I feel like.
Well,
you know, like a lot of kids wouldn't even.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That's insane. We might have to take that out.
Dude, well, by the time we get, but I mean, yeah.
Like when I was young, you weren't looking at your iPad, so like,
you noticed.
If
you really noticed,
you were somebody's iPad. Yeah. You noticed, yeah. But nowadays, you can't even get the kids' attention. Problem.
Yeah.
So
depends on what they're looking at.
I promised my father on his deathbed that I would not go to a WNBA game. That was like his one promise for me. And I felt like, of course I would. I went to a WNBA game. I'll say it, dude. Yeah, I always wanted to go to jail, and I might sometime. I don't know. We'll see how bad my marriage is one day if I get married. But let's hear another one. What do we got here?
Theo, this is Jaden from Indiana. You told us to call in about the first time somebody touched your genitalia. And I have a vivid memory of that, which was, I had this gal over to my house when I was about 16, and, you know, it was the first time I had her up to my room. And
Bro, the first time somebody comes to your room, it's so crazy. You don't even know what to do, dude. It's so, the first time a girl comes to your room, it's like, what? I've only seen this one in Sorry, man, I just had to relive that moment. It's such a moment. Oh, my brother.
I don't mean that. I'm not trying to be creepy or nothing, but
We are creepy, brother. We're all creepy, dude.
this is the first time we were alone together. So it was just destined to happen that something was gonna go down. And I remember the very first 2 minutes of my...
Bro, just tell us what happened. This guy's just drunk. Jesus, bro. Tell us what happened, homie.
My very first hand job, you know, my cousin walks into my door, and my door was a blanket tacked up to the door frame, you know, just covering the doorway there.
Bro, get a freaking door, dude. You're trying to get a hand job behind a blanket, dude, like you're some kind of magician. Get a door, Whitey. Fuck, dude, I hate that kind. I'm sorry to be upset with you. You sound like a great guy. But when people get a door, man, you have a whole room, you don't have a fucking door. What's your mom?
And this guy, he just bust through my blanket door, whatever.
It's not a door. Don't say it's a door.
Tree fort, whatever you want to call it, of a door. And he's like, oh my God, don't ever let me see you doing that again. I'm like, dude, this is my room. And here you coming through my fucking blanket door like an animal. And it was just something else, brother.
You put up a damn doggy door, dude. You can't be shocked if somebody runs in through a damn doggy door, homie. Get well, homie. Praise God, brother.
I got Denny's here? Fuck Denny's, bro. Fuck Denny's, man. I wish people would quit shooting up movie theaters and shoot up a fucking Denny's, okay? Because if you get gunned up at a Denny's, that's on you, playboy. Have some respect and take your family to IHOP like a real man. Denny's suck. Everything at Denny's tastes like eggs and onions. Everything. The air, the pie. Even the silverware if you just run in there and lick them. Place a shithole. What do they clean the tables with? Syrup? Fucking once you sit down, you can't even get up. Guess we're staying for lunch. I'm trapped. And all the waitresses look like shit. At every location. How do they do it? They even have a job application, or they just have like a special mirror, and if you look like shit, then you're on staff, Cynthia. But you gotta wear a hat, because nothing looks better than shit in a hat. Put on your hat, shit, it waffle up. Okay, hey Denny's, bro. And half the waitresses got whiskers. Would you shave your ladies, Denny? Shave your ladies before you put them on the dance floor. Lady look like a damn cat. Meow, meow. Meow, come to Denny's. Sorry for the bad service. I just gave birth to a bunch of babies in a cardboard box in the kitchen. And we's all out of meal. I hate Denny's, bro. I hate Denny's, and I keep going back there. I keep going back. This me every time I leave Denny's, man. Fuck this place, man. A week later, yes, ma'am. Table for one, please. Yeah. By the window, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah. In case there's a drive-by, I go down with this shithole.
I grew up in my neighborhood. We didn't have a lot of diversity in my neighborhood. Diversity's always people talking about it. And we didn't have it. You know, my neighborhood was poor black, poor white. That was our neighborhood, you know? So I didn't feel any white privilege. I know some people had it, man, you know? I knew some motherfuckers with sweaters. But I was 2 tank tops in the winter, okay? And I just didn't feel it, you know? I wish I'd had some white privilege, dude. Sign me up. But I didn't have it, man. It was just poor black kids, poor white kids, man. And my poor black friends would always be like, man, look what you did to us. And I'm like, dude, do you think I would do all that shit to y'all and then move right next door, bro? Now, we gonna split this plum or not, dog? We're in this together, man. It was hectic sometimes. Fighting with black kids is tough. I don't know if you ever fought a bunch of black dudes, but they win. They win, dude. Dude, I got jumped one time after a football game by 5 black dudes. I don't know if you ever fought 5 black dudes at night. Just imagine you're fighting 5 black dudes, right? Now close your eyes. Now how many black dudes are you fighting? As many as your imagination can hold. Who even invented fart? You ever ask yourself that? Or you're just fucking farting, you creeps? Probably somebody from Mississippi, okay? I don't know if you guys have ever been to Mississippi or not. If you haven't, let me save you a little bit of travel cash, okay? Go home, urinate in your toilet, and then get in there with it. Ooh, Mississippi! That place is a shithole, man. They need to give it to the Palestinians and solve a damn world problem, okay? They still have slaves there. I was there a month ago. I'm pumping gas at the gas station. A brother pops out of the bushes. He's like, you got any news from the north? Like, fuck this place, dude. We need to get Morgan Freeman out of there and then bomb that place. Not with bombs, with something that'll really scare them. Books. Algebra! I fucking hate Mississippi, man. No offense if you're from Mississippi either.